Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Shemil Shabbat Shemakakadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that are pushing the word of truth and the sincerity of the hopeful like tabernacle of David. The brother elder Yashawan back with I don't know what it is. I'm a little excited because this is one of the subjects that I really like to talk about. Let's see. So, Lucky, bear with me while I try to get this. Let me see. The elder apostle just did a video on Dabu's video, which is on 3-Eye Atlas, looking like Ezekiel's the wheel. All right. So let's see. Let's go here. Let's go to the elder apostle.
So I'm gonna give you.
Okay. And so he's going over Dabu, and I'm going in the same direction. I'm going behind him. All right, so let's get this first. Just real quick, because as soon as I saw the elder apostle, something popped in my mind. Let's listen to just a little bit of this, and I'll tell you what popped in my mind and why. Okay, go.
And I'm going to entitle this video, "Is That Ezekiel's Will?"
And this is the elder apostle at, what is the 666 mark? 2. GMS Truth. Okay, so elder apostle, Salaki, the elder apostle Tahar. Salaki.
Says here, 3-Eye Atlas changes course again.
Huh.
Ezekiel's Will, type structure revealed, new Hubble image released. So I'm going to give you a couple of precepts. Where am I?
Now suddenly it done turned around. Now it's coming back. Why? Now NASA is giving information. Why? Now we get this clear picture of a spaceship and not a rock. Now going into what? The new year. Okay, because they're going to use this for whatever. If this is a hostile whatever, all right, what would this be? If this is actually the angels about to set up an attack, if you will, right? What would this be? Either it's that or it's them setting up their blue beam. If this is the angels in them, what would this be? Okay, let's get the definition of what? Forward. What? Observer. Observer. Forward observer. Okay, definition. Meaning, let's get meaning. Forward observer is a specialized military soldier. I need to have that picture out while this picture. A specialized military soldier, also called a fire support specialist or fister, who acts as the eyes. Who are the eyes? The eyes of the Most High are upon the sinful kingdom. The angels. Who acts as the eyes for artillery and air support. Going into what? Celestial. Right? We'll get that. Working with ground troops. Who are the ground troops? The men of the Lord. To direct indirect fire, mortars, artillery, airstrikes. Spiritual for us. Onto enemy targets by locating them, calculating coordinates, and relaying precise data for accurate and effective strikes while minimizing friendly fire. This is all talking about what? A forward observer. What is this talking about? This is talking about the military, right? Calling for fire, just fire coordinations. Okay, Army MOS 13F, right? Whatever. But the point is, what is a forward observer? Well, this angel right here Why is he turning around and circling around the Earth? If that's what he's doing, I'll answer that question. Getting ready for this war. What war? This war. Slovakia. What the hell? Second Ezra's 13. This one. 30. 31. Second Ezra 13:29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and it shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another. And here's this thing right here, the forward observer. Here's this thing, checking in one realm against another. Let's do it again. Revelation 19. Let's see that realm, the third and the fourth dimension, if you will. Okay. What's going on right here? You mean I saw heaven open? Oh, I saw the portal between the third and fourth dimension open, and a chariot came through. To do what? This right here. Why? Because if we go to Ecclesiastes 3 and 8, we'll find out that there's a time for everything, even this. Right? It's time for this and this simultaneously. But first, somebody's got to come from one dimension into the next. Who's coming? Well, a white horse. This is a white horse? Well, I don't know. But we do know this. There's a bunch of other white horses coming. We know that for sure. Where we go. Revelation 19 and 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him. Followed who? That white horse. What did they follow him in? Followed him upon white horses. What are these white horses? They're coming to wage war. See? Revelation 19 and 19. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. See that war? Anyway, we have yet to see if this is them doing the deception that we know is coming, or this is a forward observer. That's what I wanted to say. All right, we can let them watch the elder. Let's go to Dabu. The water to the elder apostle. Let's go to Dabu quickly, and I'm going to go ahead and close. My point is made. I believe that might be a forward observer. Look at this. Oh, different ones. Yeah, go watch the elder apostles. Let's check Dabu real quick. Bear with me. I'm trying to keep this short. I just wanted to show that.
With another Atlas update.
I wanted to show the military aspect, right? And how this very well could be, right? A forward observer. Not like they don't already know what's going on, but let's get this real quick. Amos 9 and 8, right? This is milk. You come in when you come in learning these things. Behold, what? The eyes of the Lord. Who are the prophets? Who are the angels? Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth, saving I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. He can use the eyes to destroy it from off the face of the earth, is he not? Yes, he is. Okay, that's an eye. The eye of the hurricane, the eye of the storm, the tempest and the storm, right? It is eye in the whirlwind, right? What's the whirlwind? Ain't that what they had in Cecil B. DeMille? Right? When really it was a chariot, but they had that whirlwind of fire, remember? Fire-nado. Anyway, Dabu from the top. Take it. Yep.
Hey guys, what's going on? Dabu7 here with another Atlas update, and this time we've got more confirmations on what this thing is looking like through stacked imagery, and we can see that the jet that it's kicking off toward the sun is something truly anomalous. It's different than anything we've ever seen with a comet, because normally the big tails are kicked out away from the sun.
Let's remember this. We wouldn't see a damn thing unless they wanted us to. Suddenly we're seeing wheels with spokes. Gold diggers counting the spokes on Dayton's and shit. Suddenly.
Wind carries all this debris away. This has to be a very powerful source, is what they're saying, to not only counter the solar wind and be pointed toward the sun, but
why are we suddenly talking about UFOs? It's just so openly and pointing them out in the sky when for millennia we've been acting like they don't exist, and Roswell was just a big hoax, which it was, but that's not the point, right? What are we imitating if we hoaxing? Where did that idea come about?
be going out for such a long distance. Now, many different scientists give many different thoughts on this, but this jet structure seems to be pushing this thing along, so to speak. You can even see it in some of the other frames, like the Lambda here, for instance. You can see just how massive the jet structure is coming out of this, and many are saying that should have got burned up around perihelion, anything like this. With some out there speculating that 3i Atlas has changed course once again. Has it? Well, NASA, per se, hasn't updated on their official websites, but not everyone goes off of NASA and trusts NASA. Some people are going off their own backyard data, so to speak, that they're getting off their own telescopes. The brightness, the inclination, all the other features that we're seeing from the astronomers that have nothing to hide. Okay, on the right, you're looking at some of the newest imagery from the Hubble, which does show an absolutely beautiful and amazing looking structure around this object. In the middle, you were looking at a stack of 20-minute composites that were thrown together that form this Ezekiel's wheel type of characteristic that goes on here. We've caught this before. I've mentioned this before. Some of these things are now being picked up by several people in their matching. So when the composites are thrown together, it ends up kicking out this wheel-like structure. And we get it time and time again now. And we've seen from some of the other shots that there seems to be some kind of 4, 5, 6-pointed structure around this object without the compositry. So a wheel within a wheel within a wheel. Yeah. You wonder why people are saying Ezekiel's wheel, because it definitely matches here very closely. But these are some of the latest anomalies here by this. Again, when people saying this thing changed course, when I went looking over at NASA, it doesn't look like any of their data has changed, but some of these backyard astronomers are going off data that they're keeping and they're tracking because they don't trust NASA.
Neither do I.
And you wonder why. Well, this
Join
is
me.
some of the latest imagery. Join me for the live show. It's going
Join me
live
for the
Monday.
live show. Never trust thine enemy. What did Yahushua say? He left a warning. Here's the warning. Matthew 24:4. And Yahushua answered and said unto, take heed that no man deceive you, especially right now. Why? Hey, AI, dude, is garbage in, garbage out. Who programmed it? AI is a Nazi. Ask Elon. Shalom to the elect.